But there is this video I saw on social media platform, and the person making this video was saying the reason why Joseph, they call Joseph today in the Bible, run away from Potiphar's wife during the temptation is because he is not into women. And that also is the main reason why Potiphar love him so much and draw him close to himself. And the prison which he also went to, there is no women in that prison. It is just only men in the prison. Now, to this person saying this, he or she is just trying to say that Joseph, they call Joseph today in this age, is actually a gay. Before we go more into this, there is something I want you to know and understand, and that is, to start with first, awakening is not for everybody. Awakening is not something you force on yourself. Awakening is not physical, it is spiritual, it is internal. It is not something you get from other people's idea or you learn from one organization. Awakening is personal. It is not something you do by your own hands. It is a destiny for only those who have been divinely and wholly chosen, marked, anointed for a greater purpose, who carry a divine and holy ancient energy, higher vibration, higher consciousness. You understand? Awakening is for divine and holy ancient souls, not for everybody. It is not something you enforce by your own hands. Understand this. Now, this young man, so-called Joseph, called on this age Joseph, was a young man gifted with the coat of so many colors, meaning multiple gifts. If you come to prophetic, he is there. If you come for leadership, he is there. If you come for dream interpretation, he is there. If you come for economy management, he is there. If you come for business IQ, he is there. If you come for music, he is there. If you come for dancing, he is there. He is gifted with the coat of so many colors, multiple talents, multiple gifts. So when he went to Egypt, to the house of Potiphar, the king of Egypt, understand this, choosing souls are very attractive. They carry light, they carry glory, like diamond, star shining on them. You understand? When people see them, they appear attractive, like people who wear gold on their body, people who put on themselves diamond on their body. You understand? Wherever they are going, they are shining. That glory is shining on them. That light, that star is shining on them. It is shining like diamond. That is why they are very attractive. And this young man, Joseph, they call Joseph, was a brown skin color, a black man, fair color with a red lips, a brown eye, and a black curly hair, very handsome and attractive. That is why he was attractive to Potiphar's wife. Yes, but he lived by principles, he lived by ordinances, he lived by culture and tradition, which his father, Yaakov, they called Jacob on this age, taught him. And they lived by consequences during the days of old. Not like this age, they came and deceived with a religion, so-called blood of Jesus. Jesus came to die for you. Once you sin, just ask for the blood of Jesus to wash your sin. Your sin is forgiven. You are just being ignorant and foolish, deceiving yourself. There is a law and ordinances, principles that govern life. It is called the laws of the universe. Whatever you do will right come back to you, the laws of karma. Whatever you sow, you shall reap. You can never run away from consequences. During the days of old, they live by consequences. Joseph understand the principles of consequences by the teachings of his father Yaakov, they call Jacob on this age. And he lived in that obedience, in a holy discipline. You understand? Because his father taught him and said to him that the day he slept with somebody's wife, he should consider himself a dead body, a dead man, a dead person walking in the streets, a corpse walking in the streets. And his future and destiny will be useless. So there is a lot of information, teachings his father Yaakov, they call Jacob, taught him. And he carried it in his mind, walking, and destiny also was guiding him. You understand? So he ran away from Potiphar's wife, not because he does not feel the nature as a man, or he does not have that feelings for beautiful women. No, he ran because of his destiny. Joseph run because of what? The generation he has been appointed, destined to save. When Satan wants to destroy a nation, he does not go to the nation. He comes to that one that is appointed and destined in the position to save those nations. So when Satan is fighting you, Satan is not just fighting you because you did something wrong. Satan is fighting you because of the destinies that is tied to your destinies, the nations that you have been appointed and destined to redeem, to save, the destinies that you have been appointed to liberate. So he's not just fighting you, he is fighting those nations, he is fighting those generations, he is fighting those destinies. That is why he's fighting you, because you are the priesthood appointed in the office, in the altar, to redeem those destiny. So yourself run for the destiny of his generation, for the destinies of the nations he has been appointed to. He has feelings, he has nature, he feels emotions as a man, but he was disciplined in obedience because he understands the laws of karma and he understands consequences. So he run for his destiny, his life, away from the pleasure of 30 minutes, 1 hour that will destroy his entire generation. And today you will not heard about him, so-called Joseph, they call Joseph. The reason why you are hearing about him, Joseph, they call Joseph today, is because he saved that destiny by running away from the sin of adultery from Potiphar's wife. Understand this. And the reason why he was loved so much by Potiphar and everyone around him in the city of Egypt is because he is very genuine, very talented, very gifted. He has the gift to interpret dreams. He has the gift of direction over leadership. So Potiphar draw him close because there are potentials in the life of Joseph that will help his throne to become great and move higher. So he draw Joseph close to him because Joseph have so many potentials that will give foundation to his throne. Yes, and that will establish his city, Egypt, and make it continue wealthy over generation. Because the young man Joseph have creativity when it comes to what? Infrastructure. He has ideas when it comes to business IQ. He has leadership knowledge. He is very talented and gifted. You understand? So Potiphar draw him close to him because he has so much potential, so much value that will help his throne. So Potiphar saw these potentials and then draw him close to him because the guy is multi-talented. You understand? He is so multi-talented. That is why Potiphar draw him close to him because he has great value. Many of you today going to rich men begging them for money. The reason why rich men will not value you and they will not give you money, even a time will come when you become consistent with what you are doing, going to them begging them for money, they will order their gateman or their security not to allow you enter their compound again. They will drive you and avoid you. Do you know why? Rich men does not value you. When you always come to beg them for money, something to take from them, they don't value you. They only value you when you have potentials, when you have something to offer them which they don't have, which their money cannot afford. When you give them more IQ, you understand, more direction, when you show them more potentials that can increase their wealth, they value you. So Potiphar value Joseph because Joseph is multi-talented. He has potentials that can establish his throne and make it greater. That is why he was loved so much by Potiphar and everyone around him. He was helping people in those days in that nation to interpret their dreams. He was helping Potiphar to interpret his dreams and give him direction of leadership in his throne. That is why Joseph was so much valued, and then he gained the throne of leadership and become a minister in Egypt. Understand this. Don't just come and talk what you don't know. Awakening is not for everybody. Mind what you say and know the kind of spirit awakening you. For there are demonic spirits and there are what? Holy spirits to awaken you to the truth. Understand this. Peace, love, and light.